Welcome to the special news report. I'm Des.
I'm Stephen.
According to Natural Geographic, the rate of glacial retreat in 2018 is becoming alarming. This is because the rate of glacial discharge is speeding up and the effects of this is sea level rise. But while this is a rather known effect of glacial melt, what about the lesser known effects that glacial melt has on our environment? More specifically, how is the rapid rate of glacial melt affecting the biodiversity of local wildlife and ecosystems? To find out, myself, Stephen and Ope have conducted extensive research surrounding this topic and would like to present this special news report. We cross now to Ope to explain this issue.
Glacial melt is of global interest as to research conducted by scientists. Most of the globe's glaciers are melting fast. Glacial melt is caused by global warming as a result of human activities. Climate change is caused by human activities. Human activities such as driving cars, heating houses, and industrial factories emit greenhouse gases like methane and carbon, which prevents heat from escaping the atmosphere. Climate temperature has been increasing at a worrying rate. This in turn results in glacial melt. Why do we care about glacial melt? Glaciers are unique and they have their own ecosystem. Species that are unique to such ecosystem are endemic and in danger of extinction. Microinvertebrates live in the sediments of glacial streams and break down once living organisms. Study estimates that when 30 to 50% of glacial drainage basin exposed due to melting, some of the microinvertebrates will become extinct. Microinvertebrates are at the bottom of the food chain for other species such as krill that fish and whales eat. Fish is eaten by seals, which is the primary food source for polar bears. No food means less energy for polar bears as most of its energy comes from ring seals especially. Without ring seals, female polar bears won't have enough energy to reproduce. Therefore, scientists believe that glacial melt could result in extinction of more than one species that are endemic to glacial ecosystems.
As Ope mentioned, global warming is the main cause of glacial melting. As individuals, we can mitigate the effects of warming by doing our part to reduce emissions by changing our own habits. A car on average emits 4.6 metric tons of carbon dioxide per year. By driving less and using eco-friendly transport to reduce carbon dioxide emissions, you can do your part for saving the glaciers. Globally, a significant change in the way we think about climate change is needed urgently to prevent the loss of our precious glaciers and the biodiversity that thrives off their existence. After researching this, I found there was a lack of information and awareness. This is what I found.
A recent survey found that 64% of people who completed the survey knew nothing about glacial melt affecting biodiversity of the surrounding areas, while only 5% comprehensively knew about the issue. This identifies that there is not enough information and news coverage on the issue.
On behalf of Stephen, Ope and myself, thank you for joining us on the special news report, and we hope you now have a better understanding of how glacial melt is affecting biodiversity of surrounding areas.